Alright, I'm going to use some water-soluble markers and some tin foil to print a peace sign. Let's see, I'm not sure what colors I'm going to use. I think I'm going to start out with purple, and I'm going to make a circle just freehand. I'll trace a circle so you guys can see how to trace the circle if you want to do that. So you want to hold it with one hand, and then you press your marker up against the edge and go all the way around to meet it on the other side. So I'm going to just go back and make that a little bit darker. And then I want to make a straight line all the way down the center. So I just divided it in half right there. Then about halfway up that line, what I'm going to do is I'm going to angle this line coming out towards the edge of the circle. And then over here, I'm going to go an opposite angle over here, okay? So now I can start to color and add some pattern around this. So I'm going to use some pink to just go around the inside of that circle, and each one of my lines. If I notice that it sort of disappears on me, I can just go back in and add a little bit more, and it's okay if it does disappear on you. Alright, and then I'm going to add a little bit of orange. And a little bit of yellow. I think I'm going to just go back in and add a little bit more pink to some of this and fill a little bit more of it in. And then on the outside, on the inside I used kind of warmer colors, and on the outside I'm going to start to use some of the cool colors. So I'm going to use blue, and I'm just going to make some sort of rays radiating out from my peace sign. And it sort of looks like it's a sunshine, but it's, you know, a little different. And then, so green's another cool color, so I can use some more green out here. My blues and my greens. And have another shade of blue. I think I have any other water-soluble markers that'll work for this. I'm going to try the highlighter that I have. I don't know if that works, but I'm just going to see if it transfers as well. Alright, so then I need to get a piece of paper. So I've got a piece of paper, got my foil, marker drawing, getting a little sponge that's just slightly wet, not wet to make my paper soaking wet, and I'm just going to pull a little bit of moisture across the paper. Then I want to take that foil print, that foil drawing that I just did, and I want to flip it and center it however I want it to go on the paper. And then I want to hold it in place. If I wiggle it around, it's not going to turn out very well. So then I can use a flat object, or I can use my hand to rub it, but I find that holding it with my hand and then using a flat object, like using this dry sponge, and then pressing to transfer all of the marker color from my foil. So before we went on break, some of my students were doing marker prints using styrofoam, and we tried some other printmaking techniques, but just thought this would be one that we can do at home. Alright, so there's still a little bit of my design left on my foil, which is cool, but then here is the transferred image of my peace sign, which I think is pretty cool. I like the way it turned out. Again, I can always wait for it to dry and add more to it if I'd like to. Or I can make another design that will transfer around that or on the inside as well. So there's lots of ways to play around with that.